0. Know they've got their work cut out for them going forward, hosting the team that shut them out a year ago, Josh Steps, Lexington Wildcats. Second quarter, down a score. Alston Stewart takes it in for the touchdown, but the Wildcats can't tie it up. Blythewood fans chant, block that kick. The Bengals do so, holding on to the lead, 7-6, but not for long. Brandon Blake connects with Tyler Shadwald here for the score. Wildcats lead the Bengals at that point, 12-7. This one, lots of weather delays tonight in the Midlands. You'll see that later on in other games as well. The action back in session now, though. Lexington leads at 15-14 in the third. Over at Westwood now, the Redhawks welcoming in the Clover Eagles tonight. Westwood gets ahead early. Jalen Smith hands it to Andrew Plant. Big man in for the score. Redhawks up 7-0. Westwood's run game early and often. They use it again here. Rudy Mitchell untouched, basically. Redhawks lead at 14-0 now. Plant, well, number 32, he had some more to say. How about 2 touchdowns for number 32 in the first quarter? Redhawks cruise in this one tonight. They beat Clover 42-14. Robin Bacon and the Spring Valley Vikings back in action tonight. After a week 1 bye hosting Lawrence at Perron Stadium, get ready to see a whole lot of this young man. Tywan Fulton giving the Vikings the early lead. Touchdown run here, 7-0 Spring Valley at that point. Lawrence would come right back here. Nice pass coming up to number 84. That would set up a short plunge in the end zone. Spring Valley goes on to win this one tonight over Lawrence. Let's see here. Long extended play there. Ball in the end zone. Lawrence somehow luckily falls on it, recovers it there for a touchdown. Later, Spring Valley, Fulton again takes it into the end zone. Spring Valley wins this one tonight, 28-7, your final score. To Sumter we go now. The Gamecocks welcoming in the Stratford Knights tonight after an hour weather delay. Sumter quarterback Alec Brungbach hands it off to Colin Washington, who gets around the end for a nice first down for the Gamecocks. Sumter, oh, he gets into the end zone, matter of fact. Sumter takes a 7-0 lead. Later, it's J.D. Davis under pressure, throws a pick right to Charlie Miranda. Sumter on fire here against the Knights. Later on in that drive, Alec Brungbach. That sets up the offense here. Quarterback will keep it here, hands it to Russell Rico Jenkins. Lines it up, takes it in for the 5-yard score. Sumter wins this one tonight big over Stratford. 38-0 is your final score from Sumter High. To the Creek now, the pride of the Creek Marching Band, entertaining the Gator faithful during halftime of this one. Goose Creek taking on Ridgeview. Ridgeview ball, Trey High, throws the pass. Quintavis Davis jumps the route, gone. Pick 6, 21-7 Gators, but hold your horses, folks. The Blazers come right back. Ali Kelly there for the 10-yard score, makes it 21-14. Then later, Jalen Nelson, 15-yard touchdown run. How about Perry Parks and company going on the road tonight and upsetting the Goose Creek Gators? 28-27 is your final. Other scores tonight, Nation Ford takes down Lugoff Elgin tonight by a score, I think that should be 43-13 over Lugoff Elgin. Lancaster also defeating R&E tonight. Newberry takes down Clinton 27, or excuse me, this one's still going. This one's suspended. Play will pick up tomorrow. Newberry leads that one 27-11. And Saluda all over Mid-Carolina tonight, 35-2, the final in that one. Out at Lower Richland tonight, the Diamond Hornets matching up with Orangeburg Wilkinson. Opening drive, Bruins quarterback Bonaparte throws it long to his receiver. 17 going up and getting it there. Bruins up 7. Lower Richland, though, they do not stay quiet. Here comes the Diamond Hornets. Swing pass to our man Larry Collins, week 0's player of the week. He makes short work of that one. Diamond Hornets go up 14-7. Lower Richland coming back here later. This is the Bruins this time. Nice action here, running back. Very nice moves. Scoots into the end zone, but Lower Richland getting the win tonight at home. They win it 20-19. That will wrap up the first half of this Week 2 edition of the fifth quarter, but do not go anywhere. We're just getting started on this Friday night. An incredible story tonight out at River Bluff High School coming your way, along with much more highlights and scores from around the Midlands. Stay with us.
This is your home for high school football in the Midlands. You're watching the fifth quarter with Derek Phillips.
You're watching the fifth quarter on WACH Fox.
Welcome back to the second half of the fifth quarter. An amazing story tonight out of River Bluff High. Freshman Luke Taylor has muscular dystrophy and is confined to a wheelchair, but don't even think for a second it's defining this incredible young man. Luke delivering the game ball tonight at the Gators-Columbia game. Check him out there. All smiles, very exciting stuff, and I got a chance to catch up with him and his father before this very big moment for him.
Really excited. It's like really awesome that I could just bring the ball out.
It's a good thing for him. It helps boost his morale and everything, and it makes him feel like he's part of the team and the school and everything. They've done a great job here at River Bluff helping promote him here.
Great stuff. To the action now. David Bennett and company looking to move to 2-1 on the year, facing the Capitals. First quarter action. Brandon Tillman making it look easy. The end around works to perfection. Gators go in front 7-0. Columbia trying to stick around, but the Gators continue to pour it on. How about Tywan Glenn? The hops over the defenders, punches it in for the 6. River Bluff, easy work tonight over Columbia. They win it 49-0. Columbia High has still yet to score a point this season. Capitals, though, continuing to fight hard. To Memorial we go now. Trey Sullivan and the Dreer Blue Devils off to 2-0 start. This was a fantastic ball game out at Memorial Stadium. We'll try and get you that video later in the show. Airport wins it 23-20. To Chapin we go now. Justin Gentry and the Eagles welcoming in Swansea. Swansea would get on the board first, and this one had plenty of offense all night long. Chance Walker calls his own number, and 15 outraces everyone to the house. They would miss the extra point, but Swansea takes the 6-0 lead. Later on, Chapin will answer on their opening drive. Logan Bailey hits Joe Flowers in the flats. 85 does the rest. Chapin up 7-6. Later, it's Bailey again. Fakes left, rolls out right, finds his man Evan Estridge wide open over the defender. Another Chapin touchdown. Mother Nature delaying this one too. Chapin led it 57-50, 2:38 left to go, and this one will get you a final as soon as that one finishes at Cecil Woolbright Field. Other scores: Midlands, Gilbert, no problems with Pelion tonight. 56-6 is your final score. Calhoun County, short work of Eau Claire tonight. 34-6 winners. Other scores from around the Midlands tonight: Hartsville takes down Camden 42-7, and it would be Fairfield Central over Crestwood 39-15. The Brooklyn Casey Bearcats come back falling just short a week ago against rival Airport. You know that only fired up Rusty Sharpie's bunch even more tonight for this matchup. The Bearcats taking on Perry Woolbright's 1-0 Batesburg-Leesville Panthers. Bearcats, though, off to a rough start, fumbling the ball there, putting it on the turf. Batesburg recovers, and how about this trickery? Wide receiver pass, Bishop Cannon to Quasia Wigfall, deep downfield. Beautiful play there. Play of the night on her right there. Nominee for sure. Later, Panthers going after it again. How about that deep pass? Nice play there. And then Terrence Wilson, 23, all day long for the Panthers. Batesburg-Leesville wins this one tonight, 18-15 over at Bearcat Stadium. To Bowdoin Stadium we go now. C.A. Johnson hosting the Keenan Raiders tonight, and we mentioned to you the weather earlier in the show. This one got caught as well. No contest tonight. This one finishing short due to weather. Keenan was up 26-6, and that one would be your final game called due to lightning. To the Skeeza action we go now. The Hammond Skyhawks in Sumter tonight taking on Wilson Hall. Pick it up with 50 seconds left in the second. It's Lou runs under pressure, connects with Lucas Prickett. Manages to stay in bounds for the catch. 12 seconds on the clock now. Excuse me. Looking for Prickett again later here, but it's picked off by Evans Boyle of the Barons. Jump ball, trying to make something happen there before the end of the half. Wilson Hall steals it there, but the Skyhawks get the win tonight. Final 14-7. Out at Ben Lippen, Derek White's Falcons looking to bounce back from a tough loss a week ago to Hammond, hosting Heathwood. Falcons up 34-14 at the half. Heathwood looking to bounce back. Brandon McCullough with this very strong run for the Highlanders. That sets up a short touchdown throw. Heathwood fans still staying in this one tonight. Nice jump ball here in the corner of the end zone. Great catch there. But the Falcons would put away any hopes of a comeback in this one. Touchdown here. Nice grab there. Ben Lippen, man, 64 on the board tonight. They defeat Heathwood Hall 64-40. And at Cardinal Newman, Doug Dutton's Cardinals looking to move to 3-0 on the year, hosting Porter Gaud. Late first half, Cardinals trailing 14-7. But how about this play by Parker DuBois? That's about staying with it, folks, right there. Gets the ball off the deflection, and watch number 3 keep the legs churning down inside the 20. And the man earned it right there. He'll get it back right here. Number 3 punching his way into the end zone. But this one going to overtime tonight. Porter Gaud goes on the road, steals one tonight. They win over Cardinal Newman 35-28. That's going to do it for the second half of highlights in the fifth quarter. We still have so much more to come tonight, including our play of the night. It's week 2, and you're watching the fifth quarter right here on Watch Fox. We're back after this.
This is your home for high school football in the Midlands. You're watching the fifth quarter with Derek Phillips.
Thank you very much, Spring Valley Vikings cheerleaders. Welcome back into the fifth quarter. We've entered the portion of the show where we take a look back at some of the sights and sounds from around the Midlands tonight, the Friday Night Lights. Let's take a look at some of that stuff now on social media. Our Dustin Martin, photog director extraordinaire out at Spring Valley tonight. You just saw some of his work with the cheerleaders. Taking on Lawrence tonight, big winners 28-7 in that ball game. River Bluff students, man, they're as patriotic as they come out there. Very excited for the national anthem. Earlier tonight, they win big over Columbia High tonight. Later on would be Maddie Crow, one of our other photogs out at Lower Richland and Orangeburg-Wilkinson tonight. Lower Richland and Orangeburg with a very good ball game. The Diamond Hornets coming away with a 1-point victory in that football game tonight. The Chapin Crazies, man, they get rowdy for their Eagles out at Cecil Woolbright Fields. Chapin, another good ball game tonight with Swansea. I don't know if we've got a final score yet on that one, Courtney King, but if we can keep us posted on that one, we will certainly try and get you a final on that score. Orangeburg-Wilkinson there again tonight against Lower Richland, 14-13 in that ball game in the first half. Very good football games tonight, some very competitive matchups around the Midlands. Certainly a very exciting week 2, and as we said earlier tonight, you know, week 2 is really where a lot of teams learn a lot about themselves from week 1. So now, though, it's time to unveil our play of the night. A lot of exciting footage to choose from tonight, but this one stood out from all the rest. It goes to Taiwan Fulton and R.J. Bacon at Spring Valley. How about the hook and ladder, folks? We're not talking Firehouse Subs. We're talking Spring Valley Vikings. They roll tonight, thanks in large part to Fulton's efforts 28-7 is your final, and I think we may have another look at this one. Fulton there getting the job well done. Maybe not. Our player of the week tonight could have made a play of the week last week multiple times with his performance. Here's a look at our fifth quarter play of the week from week 1.
Osage's done a fantastic job for us. The kid is a great runner. We were real excited coming in this season with him being back there.
Osage Thomas has been a workhorse for the Blythewood Bengals. The senior running back racked up 113 yards and 3 touchdowns in the first half alone versus Ridgeview, earning him our fifth quarter player of the week honors.
I love it. I love my O-line's giving me real good looks and help me get through the holes so I can explode for big runs like I did Friday.
Number 21 attributes his early success this season to working on his lower half this summer.
Footwork's been a major key for me, especially when it comes to, because normally all the defense likes to do is hit you in your legs and whatnot, so keeping balance is real key in footwork, especially to make people miss.
Not only has Thomas made life easier on his head coach, but his signal caller as well.
One of the things we keep preaching to David is if you're not sure, hand it off. Because most of our stuff are run-pass options and things like that. So he now has total faith in handing it off and doesn't think he has to do it all himself.
And we're going to get you caught up on some more scores, Dreher Airport, later on when we come back to wrap up the fifth quarter right here on Watch Fox. Stay with us.
This is your home for high school football in the Midlands. You're watching the fifth quarter with Derek Phillips.
Welcome back into the Week 2 edition of the fifth quarter. To Memorial Stadium we go now. Trey Sullivan and the Dreher Blue Devils, we promised you this one earlier tonight, off to a 2-0 start, but Airport would be on the board here in the second half. Dreher would be up 13-10, but Chris Cook tosses it to his receiver there who scores. And then Avery Armstrong, welcome back, young man, after suffering a concussion in week 0. Nice up and over there. Airport goes on to win this one tonight, though. They win it 23-20, handing Dreher their first loss of the season. Our game to watch tonight would be Dan Morgan and the Blythewood Bengals off to a hot start as well, 2-0. But they knew they had their work cut out for them going forward tonight, hosting the team that shut them out a year ago, Josh Stepp's Lexington Wildcats. Second quarter, down a score. Austin Stewart takes the high snap, takes it in for the score. Ties it up there. Blythewoods later chanting, block that kick. The Bengals would do so. How about this play? Well, you get it twice. It was so good. Bengals lead it 7-6. Not for long, though. Brandon Blake connects with Tyler Shadwald for the score. The Wildcats lead the Bengals at that point 12-7, and just like many other games tonight in the Midlands, a weather delay. This one, though, now back in action. We'll try and get you a final score here in a couple of minutes. Over to Westwood we go now. The Redhawks welcoming in the Clover Eagles tonight. Westwood gets ahead early first quarter. Jalen Smith hands it to Andrew Plant. Redhawks take it in 7-0 there. Later, continuing to pound that run game, Rudy Mitchell, number 34, is a workhorse too, folks. Redhawks up 14-0, and then Plant would add another touchdown run in the first quarter tonight. Westwood, no problems with Clover in this one tonight. They win it 42-14. To Sumter we go now. The Gamecocks would be welcoming in the Stratford Knights tonight after an hour weather delay down in Sumter County. Sumter with a nice victory tonight over Stratford, shutting down the Knights. They would win this ball game big time. 38-0 would be your final score in this football game. Stratford unable to get anything going. Sumter needing a big win. They pick it up tonight. And how about the upset of the night, though, in Goose Creek? Perry Park's Ridgeview Blazers looking for that first win of the season. Tough go at it a week ago out in Blythewood against the Bengals, coming up short there. And it looked like Goose Creek was going to run away with this one, up 21-7. But later on, the Blazers continuing to fight. They made it 21-14 there with an Ollie Kelly touchdown run. Then later, Jalen Nelson, 15-yard score. Ridgeview comes all the way back. How about the Blazers tonight? They win it 28-7. And in our Sonic Friday Night Rivals game tonight, it was Northwestern taking on Irmo. Trojans all over this one tonight, 59-0. Reggie Kennedy's team unable to get anything going on offense. And we do want to make mention to you real quick before we let you go tonight. Newberry-Chapin, big game to watch next week. Likely will be our game to watch. Newberry-Chapin, I don't know if we can get that full screen up, but should be a very exciting matchup between a 3A school and a 2A school. Last season, Newberry going on the road last year at Chapin, getting the win in that ball game. So we will try and see if we can get you that full screen up. We got some technical issues there. All right, very exciting night of football. Week 2 action in the books. High school football continuing to roll on. We'll see you back here for Week 3 action right here on the 5th quarter. Have yourselves a good weekend.